Hello and welcome to the Book Plays Railroad Tycoon 2, here as part of Choo Choo Tuesdays. We will be taking a look at SRL, Eastern USA. The American East Coast is ripe for the picking. In the 19th century, the USA wasn't called the land of opportunity for nothing. You have the potential to become a legend here. Stand tall with the highest personal wealth in 25 years for bronze. For silver, have the most loads hauled to your network. And for gold, the highest net personal wealth, the most loads hauled, and a company book value in excess of $40 million. We don't start with a lot of personal money. We can reasonably invest from the outside. Yeah, let's go with the train track one. And it can be blob or rail. Now, are there access issues, or do we start with access to everything? We do not have access to Canada. Toronto is fairly sizable. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of houses. Philadelphia is bloody huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's bigger than New York. Oil and wool. And what goods do we have? A whole bunch of coal that could be taken to these coal mines. Maybe there to these ones. There's some inland cotton. There are worryingly few cow processors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd prefer like one here and maybe one here. Lots of good processing, and the lakes are imported wool, so they've got sources of... And the fact that this turns goods into more passengers is something that we can potentially abuse. It's still yesterday where you are. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. It is Boxing Day here. I've had my Christmas. I've had my 2 big Christmas lunch and dinner and felt extremely full. What about the oil? No, there's tons of oil, but nothing uses it. I do like the idea of turning the wool into goods. And then back into passengers. But the absurd population of these two is a bit much to forego at the start. Are there other locations that also have absurd population? Yeah, whatever this is. Norfolk, Virginia Beach. 5.5 pairs of people. Bless me. Chicago is also bigger than New York. Where would I connect you to, Chicago, though? I mean, Chicago to St. Louis kind of makes sense. It's a medium-ish amount of passengers and the ability to turn the wool into goods to take back, to turn into more passengers. The other thing to keep in mind wasn't this a... No, it's not a special rules. We might be able to build disconnected. So I think we start here. Albany. Now, what do I want? Do I want that house or that farm? I can't have the farm anyway. So I think we take the house and optimize on our distance pricing. Check what advisors there are. We've already got cheap fuel man. Pretty much the best until there's even cheaper fuel man. That looks pretty good. We can even get everything without needing a second turn. It's not an extremely long run. They're not that much quicker, but for the reliability, I'm willing to shell out for these. One on either end. Post office saloon. Post office saloon. Restaurant. I'm gonna have to build a medium if I want that grain. But New York can process it. We could also go jing, jing across. But for now, let's just go like that. Have a look at what our opponents do. Speed up one. Engineers invent steel bridges, cheaper than stone. Someone else likes the idea of those Cleveland wools. Otherwise, that's a pretty crappy connection. It's not a huge number of passengers. That's all there is of worth on the other end. And for you, that. Yes to a restaurant. How much are you out of water? Enough that we only really need the water on one end. We will do this end. Thing. Start aggregating that grain. And then can we do the same with these two grains? Ah, it's only build connected. We'll have to wait a little bit. Speed back up. one more trip and then there might be grain sufficient to justify. This end needs a maintenance. Hell, maybe I go up to 3 trains. I need 300k to cross the river, so we might as well wait. Someone picked Detroit and Flint, and someone else picked Buffalo, Rochester. This one is actually fairly reasonable. And that one's not terrible. Speed up. Choo choo papa, choo choo papa. Time for you to go do some grain. Philadelphia dings. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is enough to build our bridge across here. That hill is a bit yuck. But I think it's downhill, so it's not going to be too bad. Seems good. Chicago offers $2 million to whoever connects it to New York. Can't afford more of our own shares. Then what? I reckon connecting down to here does mean crossing another river, so it's going to be bridge expensive. Hotel. Hotel. Woot, you can directly be 6 from here. Speed back up. See how badly the downhill affects it. The Downhill might even actually help make up for the curve. Yeah. I'd grab one mail. Unfortunately, they're going to run into each other. Speed up one more. And I guess I'll allow one more. Once this guy passes, perhaps. We split 3 for 1. He didn't actually have the most revenue. Nor the most profit. Merry Boxing Day, Decoy. Yes. Merry Boxing Day. Grab all the mail that you can. We are ready for another food one. Oof. Did you know Chad Koga, the lead singer from Nickelback, has been, for the last 30 years, doing nativity scenes in every state of the US? No. He was never made a wise man. Never made a wise man. Rip. Just bad luck that exploded. We'll just have to wait. On the other hand, it means that will be fully ready for another person set. And we now have enough money to get across to here. That looks good. Or I can come slightly further this way. I'm giving up. I'm giving up one house to get the cow processing. Yeah, I'm good, Bait Schultz. I had a long sleep because I went to bed early after my overly big dinner. What if you were to head all the way to Washington? Thank you. And now your trip is going to be what? New York, Washington, Philadelphia loop. We should probably have 2 of them. And actually that means now you can do that to there. Yeah, I had a very good sleep. And we want a second one of these. Except we're slightly too poor. Fair enough. If we issued some stock. Yep, that is enough money. So I want another one of these. Except I want the one that starts at Washington. Apparently all passengers at the moment. Do the things that you're meant to do here. Sanding, post office. And maybe a little able to connect this way without needing to do a U-turn. Come on, speed up. The turn shouldn't be so slow. You know what? We're going to preemptively reduce your power so that you don't run into this one. Looks like I might need to do it even more. Even more? Well, you might as well be full power again. I didn't do it enough early enough. Sucks to be me. Speed up one. Good, I forgot to suspend the dividend earlier. That's my bad. Passengers for you at the moment, which lets us deck this out with all the passenger bonusy stuff. And you can have maintenance. And I guess New York can have basic maintenance. All the mail that can be grabbed. We kind of need a second one of these. So, okay. Now these two are going to intersect, which kind of sucks. Still good money. We've easily made the most money this year. Enough that we could think about where else we expand. So between this wool and potentially that wool or that wool, we could come down to Norfolk and then add goods coming back. We also have the potential of coal and iron to this steel mill, the Allentown steel mill, the Scranton steel mill, or the Philadelphia steel mill. These cows wouldn't be too hard to add in, and they'd let us take food to New York, which otherwise is starving. Right, these two cities actually have some food delivery, but New York is starving. Also, we'd have to build a bridge to do that, or go around. reckon coming across to there. Shh. Shh. Right, that grabs everything. It does mean we're going to need a turn. That looks pretty good. Putting a train station where you live. You hope the northeast region is faster than it is in real life. Might actually have legitimately been faster when it was Choo Choo's. Sanding, water, saloon, post office, yes. And then we're going to change the way we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this matches New York, and now Washington, Philadelphia is going to be its own thing. So you are going straight to Virginia. This guy is now exclusively an express between these two, and then we'll have two doing this one. I've got to connect to Boston. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of houses. In any case, you are close enough to this start of this end that we are happy to start one at the Virginia Beach end. Get going. And I've got to decide about adding in that extra wool get from here. Probably yes. As soon as we can, we add in a wool thing here. Possibly there? Yeah, there looks even nicer. Done. Wait for it to aggregate at least one wool. And that means one of these no longer needs to do Washington, it can do Virginia Beach. Got enough to add in your restaurant, it still needs a hotel. That has its second wool. So when you do 1, 2, 3, 4, that end, New York. That's your job. Then we should do another. That is Philadelphia. Once two more wool is aggregated there. And probably try and come across and get this. Cotton, cattle. Hell, maybe even grain to here. To increase that cow production. These two are nicely not going to intersect. Nothing looks like it's going to hit each other at the moment. Oof. Yes, we've connected to New York. Even if it is strictly worse than Chicago, apparently. That's enough for the hotel over here in Virginia Beach. And for a maintenance bay. They wanted to be part of it. Merry Boxing Day / Christmas, Dawn Treader. Okay, this is about to ding. There's no mail, sadly. There is almost enough wool for the second one of these. And that one is going to deliver to Philadelphia instead of New York. Then we set up this one. Yeah, probably like that. But we're slightly too poor, we need to wait for one more delivery. So speed back up. Very probably a reasonable argument to be made for buying that bakery. Costs even more money than that. Fine, a little more patience. There we go, we can buy the bakery. That should be that way, and that should be that way. That's my bad. Only 3. That's enough for that track. And then these 2 stations. So I want 1 here. Oh, that's so annoying. What if I put it the other way? Can we... Fine. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, new loop is food to there. To cow processing. And then all the way up to New York. And that is your loop. Now we're probably going to need 2 of those, realistically. It's probably a very reasonable argument to be made for buying those. That one as well. Waiting for the wool cars to get past. This is going to need sanding and water. So we can't afford it. Fine, start with water. Pretty flat land. Sand will be needed less. Water is more important than sand, yes. Especially for flat land like this. This is the only bit that really has hilly bits. Everything else is like 0.5s and 1s. There's one 1.7, but everything else and a couple of 1.5s there. This bit definitely needs sand. Two more cows. Oi. No, go back and wait for the cows. Got a bit of a clog happening here. We're almost, yep, we're ready to set off the second one of these. As soon as we have some inflow of cash. I don't think that's going to be enough, yeah, no. This will be. We should also look if even better fuel man is available now. No, he isn't. That is enough for the water here. Sorry, the sand here. We wanted then the second one of these. Good. As much mail as you can. Seriously? Another breakdown? You're fully maintained, friend. Profits rather down this year. Yeah, in fact we were out-profited. That said, we should buy this now. And And there's enough cotton here to think about doing our cotton one. There's going to be cotton to here. This one was doing this one and this one, so I should probably do Washington. Maybe do it in sets of 3. Are there any maps for Southeast USA? There's maps that are Florida-centered. Yes, Dawn Trader. Florida and a bit up. We did one of those like 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Virginia is getting very, very, very busy at the moment. Actually, we're already ready for a third one of these. It's the entire USA. We've determined you are the winner to fix our crumbling rail. Yeah, there are also entire USA and entire USA plus Canada maps. They exist too. I guess we build a third one of these, because we can. Two mail. Maybe we could do with a third one of these. I mean, that's pretty full. So, start one from New York. Okay, we got 2 mil. What should we do with the 2 mil? Buy more of our own stock with our own money. Does Australia have good public transit? Fairly reasonable. The major cities, yes. Out in Whoop Whoop, not so much. The major cities have mixes of bus and train. Melbourne in the inner city also has a fair bit of tram. Adelaide has the tiniest bit of tram between the city centre, along the city middle, down to sort of Super Beach area. Hobart doesn't really have trains so much, it has buses. Brizzy had nice trains. Perth had nice trains and buses. And I never used the buses when I was in Sydney. I only ever used the trains, so I can't comment on Sydney buses. Does it have air-conditioned trains? Yes. Everything. Unless you're getting on some ancient, like, 50s clunker bus, which are only, like, ever hauled out for emergency servicey type, like, a major train line has died, and they're running emergency replacement buses, everything will be air-conditioned. Trains, buses, trams... everything has air conditioning. We got $2 million, we should work out what to do with it. Also, it looks like we should add a third one of these. Because there's wool aggregating. Embezzle the $2 million? Misappropriation. And tax fraud? We're only allowed to connect to stuff we've already done. We could do what Shadow said and come up to Boston. How... I don't know, that looks terrible. It's not really possible to get over this river in a pretty way. This river is destroying the potential to connect New York to Boston. And there's nothing else further south that's really terribly worth connecting. Like, maybe to this cotton? You can connect to this cotton and then have cotton delivered to Virginia Beach that otherwise is currently the source of goods for everywhere else. I don't like that 4, but otherwise it's quite nice in terms of being a single continuous straight track. That's not too bad. It also gets us a logs. And technically we can process the logs. Put a maintenance bay here as well. Maybe sand and water in the middle one. I almost certainly wouldn't need sand, but there might need to be a water between here and here. Okay, so the next one was 4 cotton from here to the processor to Virginia Beach. Whose food is getting least well served? New York's. There. And then logs. You can do all 3. Make sure no single place is overwhelmed by lumber supply. I'd hazard a guess that we will need a second cow one. And very possibly a second cotton one. Speed back up. New year, see if even cheaper Fuel Man is around. Nope. Grab what you can and get out of there. And we need a little loop back from here so that no one has to do a U-turn. Okay, what's next? That. Looks like this one could be turned up to 4. I'm surprised that the cow is done slower than the wood. You'd think the cow should have finished sooner than the wood. Now, I could turn this into a real city and then have it connect to up here. Oh, that uphill is a bit murderous.
I've got freedom to sing the blues. I've got freedom.
I mean, they're not going to be overly big trains. I think we say we don't care.
I've got freedom in the morning, freedom at night. Freedom gonna help me to see the light. I've got freedom.
I don't think it will need maintenance.
From all my pain. Well, I got freedom.
Then we want logs here, come back. Or actually, logs here, there. Logs here, come back.
Freedom gonna help me to see the light. Lord, I had some troubles. You know I had them bad. But Lord, all my troubles really,
That seems
really
fine.
made me sad. Freedom
And then
came and took my blues.
one end-to-end express.
I've got freedom in the morning and freedom at night. And freedom gonna help me to see the light. Yeah.
And this also gives us 2 other locations to deliver goods and food to. That means we could add in coal. absolute minimum of trouble. Oh, woo. This needs doubling. Go. Go. I guess so does this bit. There are 3 of them. Sometimes it's going to need it. Now they won't hit each other. Do I add in this coal? Yeah, we'll try it. So... Scranton doesn't actually exist there? Where is Scranton if not here? Oof. Oh, that's gonna hurt a bit. Some of that's gonna be uphill. It's between New York and Philly. So it's meant to be where Allentown is? Sort of here? I wonder why they put it north. Here, there, here, there. We probably actually need 2 trains now that I think about it, so we'll just do one that does coal, one that does iron. It's further north than you thought, and because of our viewing angle, where north is this way, not up, it's closer to the real location than you thought. Like, that is the same parallel as New York, that line. Okay, so now Philadelphia should start making steel. And it's busy enough to have telegraph poles. So is Virginia Beach. And so is New York. I don't think Washington is, sadly. Sadly for Washington. Coal miners strike. Coal prices soar. Actually, passengers are currently in more demand than mail. Mail is in more demand than passengers there. And they're even, so grab a fairly even mix. They would run trains to bring in strike breakers. We only have 1 coal mine, and we already yoinked its coal, so they're not too bothered. This might have to... Coal miners settle strike. Prices increase 10% compared to pre-strike. Might have to up to 3 for that one. You know what? You might as well wait and cause less clogging. And these never lose you money, so we might as well buy it early. Doesn't hurt us to buy it early. We split 2 for 1. Lots of money. Everyone else had essentially no money. Lots of profit. Although our net worth is surprisingly not that great. We can make a second one of these cotton ones. Looks fine. Very, very busy here in Philadelphia. Ding ding. Grab 2 mail. So many goods going to West Beach. Cotton, goods, cow, lumber, cow. That definitely needs to be 3. It might even need to be 4. Then where do we expand? We can come up to Albany. Any thoughts on making a direct to Virginia Beach route from Charlotte? Could cut out a turn or 2. So here straight to here, instead of going zig, 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 put another bridge in. It would reduce the number of turns by 1. Actually, it would reduce the number of turns by 2 if we did it like that. Yeah, that sounds worthwhile. As long as it doesn't try to do stupid things like turn that way. It also prevents some U-turning, like some going up and then a bit further south, like going north and then south. Not U-turning as in U-turning on the same track, but traveling in the wrong direction to travel in the right direction later. Looks like these are far enough away that 2 isn't absurd. So what's actually going to come straight up here? The cows are going to come straight up. The cotton is going to come straight... Well, the cotton that's been transformed into goods is going to come straight up, and the lumber is going to come straight up. This does need to be bumped up to 4. And now this should start having steel. Steel can come across to Baltimore. And then come back and get turned into people. We need more traffic between Philadelphia and Washington. What was I looking at doing? I was looking at adding in this. I think you've mentioned that several times now, Choo. Do I do this? I think we put it as far away as possible. Now, how do we get these to here? New York does want paper. So does Philly. So does Washington. So does Virginia. Beach. That looks horrible, but it's downhill. It's not as bad as it looks. Same with that, it's downhill. Some of that looks uphill, which I don't agree with. So does that. It's only 2. Definitely going to need sand and water. This is going to need roundhouse sand and water. Why can't I put that there? Thank you. Okay. And this can process both, which is lovely. So we can go logs and pulpwood to here once a year. And maybe you can do the other one as well. Or you could try and do 2, but let's... yeah. And that should work. It'll only do each one every 2 years, but that's fine. Good money. There is no mail. Good enough. Now to try and reduce traffic here a bit. Oh, look at all that iron. Instead of having 2 Philadelphia, Washington expresses, there is some temptation to push them to further away places, even if they're smaller cities. Just to try and reduce traffic a bit. Can I get that to come across here? Oh, that's nice. Yes. So I would have like Philly, Scranton, Philly, Albany. Washington, Winston, Washington, Charlotte. And that would help reduce traffic at least around this little bit. And we can even get those extra cows. And this place can process cows. So how are we doing this? We're now saying you no longer go Washington, Philly, you go Washington, Charlotte. You are going to go Washington, Winston-Salem. And then the ones that were this thing. Where's our Scranton train? Yes, you are now Scranton, Philadelphia. And the other Scranton train. Here, you are now Albany, Philadelphia. Done. Then that probably reduces traffic enough that we can have our little steel thing here to here. Now, do I want to grab this steel and yoink it across? Probably not. This is already too busy. I don't want even more stuff coming here. Steel here. Bring the goods back. Maybe I should even cut off here, so they don't try and go that way instead of going this way. No, but then I'd need this station to move. Oh, actually, he appears to be going the right way. Maybe they won't be stupid. We'll see. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be being stupid. Excellent. Now we have lumber and paper to deliver. How's that? Yep. And we probably want one more that does the same thing, but to not quite as far away, like Washington. I could be convinced that this is now worth buying. Probably the same with you. How hilly is it to add in a lot? No. Has anything started to exist that will eat oil? The city itself? Oh right, the cities are now big enough to eat oil. Okay. Well then. Here, oil to there. And oil to there. Alternate. Go. Ooh, sorry. Definitely eating through his sand going up that hill. You aren't exactly having a fun time coming up to Scranton. Maybe we buy those Canadian rights. Instead of going up to Scranton, we come across to like Montreal or Ottawa or something. Although Ottawa is a bit of a joke. Montreal is at least city-ish sized. Ugh, blah. Blah. It's disgusting. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're becoming Albany. Scranton sucks. Sorry, Scranton. Maybe we connect you to Allentown instead. If we made that a big station, would it eat all those properties? No, it would not, annoyingly. And it would need a turn. That is a zigzag and some 5s. I don't like it that much. Still, it is doable. Sand, water, post office, saloon, restaurant. And then we're going to have... Oddly enough, we're probably going to have a 3-truck shore. Just because there is some 4%. Like, there's some nasty grades here. 5, 4, 3.5. It won't be a quick train. But I feel like it's the most appropriate. So, here to there. Go. Can have its hotel as well. As long as that's got a maintenance bay. Train robbers captured. Kind of assumed that it would do a U-turn. Maybe it's still trying to do a U-turn. There's a little bit of a pile-up happening here. Really? But I've used all your coal, friend. Yeah, your brother's making good money. Yes, we'll buy you, and you, and you, and now that one. Please just turn around and do your job. Philadelphia. Really? You need sand on this end. Fair enough. Sand, water. Do. Where is the log one that was meant to be coming out of here? Because it kind of looks like we need a second one. This guy. Actually, he's about to go pick up the log. Nah, we'll still have 2. Doesn't hurt. Get going. way to get across there. Maybe another one that uses these cows and takes food to Charlotte. Finally, that managed to do its U-turn. Yeah, and that ratio looks really good for those logs. Good. Oh, someone else bought my cow thing there. I should probably buy that one. Although, you know what? We're going to delete that aspect of that one. We're going to delete that aspect of that one. And that one. And we're going to just have a separate one that does here to here, because apparently it's not getting done enough. What else? Making money, making money. The others not so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day. Super cheese, yes. I don't think we're using those cows yet. So... actually, you can just deliver to yourself. And then where was this extra food one that we just did? Yeah, you instead deliver to Winston-Salem. Because otherwise we've got them doing needless backtracking when they could just service their own line. There's only one passenger. Albany is about to ding. This is busy enough that it can have a telegraph pole. Yeah, in theory, he's made money. That's almost back in time to pick up number 4, just as it spawns. Kinda looks like we could have a third paper delivery one. I mean, especially if I yoink to these across to here, we could have a third one. How much effort would that be? Would I be better off just building another station? I'd probably just be better off building another station, honestly. And that would let me cheat some of the grade aspects of this. So, crappy bridge. Damn it, it was meant to be like 2 more over. Yeah. That it? Oh, but that's going to need a 12. We say it's all downhill and we try not to think about it. Done. Sanding water roundhouse. And this side is probably going to need sanding. And we grab ourselves a 3-truck shay and we say 4 and 2. Get across. Now, do we even want 2 of them? Possibly yes. Let them get going. And I want one that delivers paper and lumber to here, and one that delivers paper and lumber to here. Which means any of the old lumber ones may now become delivering to Charlotte and Wilston. So... you no longer take it to New York. You deliver it to Winston-Salem. Here, here, there, yes. And you deliver it to Charlotte. Done. It kind of looks like we need 2 of them. On the other hand, it's about to get here and pick up those logs, so close enough. Fortunately, there's nothing for you to pick up at Albany. First dairy processor exists. Chicago cancels offer connection. That's not very nice. Ew. That one lost money. Yuck. Hopefully we fix that with these 2 new extra pulpwoods. Really? You've lost money overall? But... I mean, it might have made money after you include station revenue. thought it would be a bit better than that. Okay, and now we want one that does these to New York, these to Philly. Train 35. Yeah, this was gonna be one of these slashed to up here, and it just hasn't. It wasn't reasonable to connect Montreal to New York. I wanted another. Sorry, not New York, Philly. I wanted Philly another connection to the north. I might be able to do New Haven over. If I can cheese it across the. No, not really. There's only 3 houses here. I wanted to connect these to here, but turning left here was too ugly. And we can't cross this river prettily. It just says, no, not allowed. Must be ugly. That's not that horrid, but it's still not great. But we should use 35 for something. What can we use 35 for? You know what? You can become another... Charlotte, Washington. There. Now it's doing something, instead of just costing maintenance. There's no mail. Downhill. Speedy, speedy, speedy. Pretty perfect. Maybe we start buying back our own stock. I don't like that this guy's buying our stock up. Not even a little. Maybe they can have one each. If there's enough supply now, and it looks like there is. The one that does just New York, and one that does just Philadelphia. There's no mail at the moment. These look like they're going to be perfectly spaced. Speed up one. Yeah, these are perfectly spaced. That's lovely. I dare you to lose money this year. Paper mill. Good, and it earned money like it's supposed to. And I think we can make an argument for buying these three now. We're going to be yoinking enough of their good output. Have I ever played OpenTTD? Nope. It does some things better than this. It has overpasses and tunnels. Overpasses digging under and tunnels. But the rest of it I do not prefer to this. Other than potentially blimps. Blimps are cool, but blimps are a mod thing as far as I understand. And I'm no expert, so I could well be wrong there. And Christmas was lovely. I hope you had a lovely Christmas too. There's a little bit of a hold-up happening here. You could always dictator one. Chicago cancels offer. Yeah. I want to know when the economy's likely to die. Because I'd like this to be buying it at below price, but I guess we can just buy back a whole bunch at above price. Artificially inflate my own worth. Lovely to hear that your Christmas was alright. Is our company book value nominally 40 mil? No, it's only like 20 something. So in theory we need to be like twice as big. The AI sells all his shares. There is mail at Virginia Beach, so grab what you can. There is not any mail at New York. I think in theory that will be earning money now. Yeah, not a lot, but it's earning money. And so will that. Apparently you're good. And we should use that oil. Do you want oil? In theory, yes. Does New York want oil? Also in theory, yes. So what we'll do is we'll say oil Philly, oil New York. He loves his harmonica. He does love his harmonica. Gravel 6. Gravel 6. Then I can buy this one as well. Come next year. And how else should we expand? Well, can we cheat by connecting off other people's stuff? No, we do have to do it ourselves. Yeah, good enough. Do I make a stupid bridge across here just to create a north of the New York River set? Ding, 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 ding. I feel like connecting across into here and getting across to Chicago is probably better. And where are we going to connect? Daytona. Dayton. To Chicago for a start. Detroit, Toledo is also reasonably... Only trouble, the AI's built their track in such a way as to make most of that inaccessible. Well, I suppose technically that is accessible. Maybe. That might be accessible there. Okay, there's Chicago. Boom. We need a bit more money before we work out where we connect it to. I kind of like one to here. Maybe one down to St. Louis. We do that without too many bridges. Chicago. Chicago. Not really, it would need lots of bridges. No, coming over here and then splitting off to do both of these two seems reasonable, and it would probably match Chicago's capacity quite well. And it wouldn't be too hard to add in food then. Food down here and back. Food there and back. Ooh, it said they cancelled their 2 million bonus, but they still gave it to me. So something... Whoever modded this map is a bit Maybe you made a bit of mistake. Chicago cancels offer for connection. And we just still got paid it right there. Yeah, the newspaper was selling propaganda. Maybe one further across? That one looks better. That's 3 pairs of houses. It's not huge. And then that's also 3 pairs of houses. We're going to need to double track that. No questions. Both ends are going to need maintenance. Oh, we're too poor. Start at this end then. We need the littlest bit more money so we can actually start the trains. So the next ding. Possibly that ding. Yes. Let me say Chicago, Dayton. Start to exist, and Chicago, Cincinnati. Start to exist. Might as well take the one delivery of milk you're ever allowed to make. Roundhouse Customs tick. And the other end need their post offices. Sanding Water Saloon. The rest is going to have to wait. And then I want to capture these and feed them either into this or back here. Possibly both. How much do you demand food? Chicago wants food at 5. These want food at 3. Yeah, so doing the food to Chicago makes more sense. I reckon starting a second one of them is okay. But it's going to take long enough. And paper and lumber are still in demand reasonably highly at Washington as well. So where's the Washington paper and lumber one? It's on its way back. Yeah, then maybe that one doesn't need a second one. Only the really far away one does. Okay, so let's add in the food, which is... Or do we go that way? That way kind of makes more sense. Or if we could turn it into a not two-part turn. Yoink. Too poor. Have to wait a little bit more. This has finally started to make money. Certainly not enough to justify all this building here. Maybe after the station revenue it's almost there. Woo. Okay, and a connect back point. This may well need its own water. Okay, you grab this, you turn it into food, you deliver it to Chicago Cargo. That is your job. And then separate to that, we have the same thing, but you take it to Chicago, which you then deliver to Dayton and Cincinnati. Alternating. Very good. Speed back up. This and this is just begging to either come over here to that. In fact, it could go to both of them. New building has been built for the first time near Hartford. Something that wants oil. So even if the cities stop demanding oil now, I have potentially a way to get rid of the oil still. Speaking of which, I was meant to buy that one now. Because this was going to make its delivery, hopefully. No, where's the one that's supposedly making its delivery? That one. We can finish decking out these. Maintenance, hotel, hotel, roundhouse, etc.
I've got freedom.
Good.
To sing the blues.
Do we have a way of processing that timber nearby?
Freedom to spread the good news.
Yeah.
Well, I got freedom in the morning, freedom at night. Freedom gonna help me to see the light. I've got freedom
There's a fair bit of logs up there.
from all of my pain.
But I think we just grab these for a moment. It's convenient enough to grab all three at once.
From the pouring rain. Well, freedom in the morning, freedom at night. Freedom gonna help me to see the light. Lord, I
Yeah,
got
that
some
seems
trouble.
reasonable.
You know I
Probably
haven't
needs its own
been.
sand and water.
But Lord, all my troubles really, really make me sad. Freedom came and took my blues. Yes, they did. I've got freedom in the morning and freedom at night. And freedom gonna
Break
help
that off
me
there.
to see the light. Yeah.
That actually might be better for getting the second grain train out, rather than going up to go down. And if we do this, this lets us add Indianapolis to the places Chicago has an express train to, even if it is going a little bit extra east to come west again. There's no way that I can't grab those grains, so it doesn't really matter.
Whoa, whoa, freedom. I got freedom.
Chicago definitely has the passengers for it.
I got to have freedom. Well, I need my freedom in the morning, freedom at night. 'Cause freedom
Okay,
gonna help
and then it
me
was
see the light. Yeah.
coal to here, coal to there. Just spread out where we're delivering the coal across. And as for this one, Oh, bugger. But it can't get any closer because of the river. So that one has to do. Need a little bit more money. This is going to need its own standing water. Here, there, here, there. Grab 3 coal. Grab 3 coal. Slow down, you're about to ding. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe in the future try and grab one more person. Get our log one happening, so grab 3 logs, take it to there, take it to here, grab 3 logs, take it to here, take it to there, grab 3 logs, take it to here, take it to there. Done. Is it still early enough that cities eat raw fruit? No, it is not. Cities do not eat raw fruit. We should get these into here. Yeah, that's not so bad. We'll upgrade it to double and see if we can't also... Go like that. That. Thank you. And can I also go that way? Yep, so we can average over which ones we're delivering to. Keep demand higher. Here, there, here, there. This shouldn't need maintenance because these both have maintenance. And then we want to come across and grab these ones. And this one, maybe. But definitely these ones. Does it need to be doubled? That's a bit more questionable. It's going to need to be a big station, but that's the cost of only having a single turn. So be it. We need a bit more money because 2 double bridges is expensive. That's enough for those double bridges. Just barely. The port, Chicago port produces wool. We should be using that wool to do goods back to Chicago. So, wool to goods to back. Why not? And then a little bit more money and we can buy that station. That one will probably need sanding and water. Suddenly steel starts to exist. We should definitely buy this steel mill. Good enough. Maybe connect there to there. Lovely. We want here, there, there. Gravel 6. Gravel 6. Should be turning into steel. No? Hello? How did that not turn into steel? In any case, grab a steel, take it to Chicago. Come back with goods. Actually kind of means... Well, now the only place that isn't getting goods delivered is Cincinnati. We wanted to buy this. Looks about right. We don't need a second one of them. Everyone's buying our bloody shares again. This stings and becomes that but 2 mail. Looks good. Okay, so maybe I actually make 2 of these. There. Now everywhere has goods, in theory. I suppose I could build you a tiny little station just to get the connection bonus and then delete it. Net gain 150k. That was some fine cheese. Yes, we've built a rail network to your city. Please give us the grant money. Destroy station. It actually almost looks like we could support a third one of these here, but then I think they'd be running into each other constantly. How would we do it if there were 3? If there were 3, we could have you drop back to 2. And 2. And then the other one could just be pulpwood. They didn't say it had to be permanent. It's like a contract with the devil. Make sure you've read the fine print. Okay, this one's about to ding. Chicago cannot supply more milk to you. The other places could potentially have milk, though. Can do the same thing over here to Louisville, although Louisville's got pretty big. Chattanooga! We can make the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Pardon me, boys. Is that the Chattanooga Choo Choo? St. Louis. Louisville seems reasonable. Although that looks good as well. We could go out and then down. There's even cows. We'd need to find somewhere where the river crosses reasonably. Like that. So how are we going to do this? We pretend that we're building this. Here. Double bridge for real stuff. It's a bit sad that we can't get the logging thing in. Is that worth an extra turn to grab the logging center? I feel like I'd rather just create a little branch to grab the logging center. How many other log sources are there nearby? And how much do these places want logs? Yeah, I like the separate logging solution, I think. Especially because these are here, and then the separate logging solution can be there and come down there. I might delete those. At least to here, and now. Now that's kind of ugly. What if we go across and then down over here? I willing to blow up that cotton thing? Because that does make that beautiful and straight. Yeah. This has to have its own little side thing, sadly. Blow up that. It looks pretty good. I can't quite get it to get the cows as well. We do need a little bit more cash for something in the middle, but here to here should be pretty okay. Or do we run both to the middle city? 1, 2, 3 pairs of houses. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of houses. 1, 2, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or maybe we run here to here and there to there. I think it's too hard to not run those end to end at the moment. One of each. Hopefully by the time they're partway through we can build something in the middle to keep them maintained. I'm going to need one here, and one here. And one here. I may even need one between here and here. Okay, you're still trying to do yours. We get our end of year money, we transform that into you having the maintenance stuff we want. And start up this cow. Very tempting to add in this grain to that cow. Fortunately, it's going to need a turn. So grab 2, turn it into 6. Turn it into 6. Deliver food to the other end. That's your life. Oh, victory! Up and down the East Coast, they are singing our praise. Cornelius Vanderbilt? No. We're the Blobber. Alright. That was a nice little map. Maybe a bit too easy. But